ones they warned you about. Backwood bread full of diesel and doubt. Chewing red man, hunting on land that's passed down from my granddaddy's hands. Rust on the tailgate, boots in the clay. Lifted up Chevy where we pray and we play. Bonfires big, hearts full of fight. Don't come test us, we ain't built right. We don't talk slick, we just show up with the dogs in the bed and the barrels loaded up. Country ain't just how we live, it's how we die, it's what we give. Fuck your feelings, it's that rebel living. We don't care about whining, we don't care about bitching. Try to cross that line, then you gon' get the business. Outlaw bread full of fighting, no forgiveness. Fuck your feelings, we don't do no begging. We got diesel lungs and a 30-30 Step wrong in our woods, we ain't missing. That's a promise, not a threat. We handle all the friction. We them holla born. Hardcore thick skin killers came out in the closet, liquor in the chiller, fox on the trap line, blood on the blade. Back porch deals with a sawed off gauge, mudding on Sundays, wrenching on Chevys. Big block screen with the tires getting heavy. Don't need no badge. Don't
looks like
no
my
we the judge and the
hot spot's a little slow.
Rebel in the soul, sin in the veins. Bible on the dash, but I still bring pain. Don't care about cancel, don't care about views. We real out here, ain't playing by your rules. I got kinfolk who would swing for nothing, and a buddy on parole.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Where's my chat? All right, I'm gonna get down to the point. Here, where am I at? I don't think I'm live yet. I'm not showing up over here. I don't know why this is so loud in my ears. Testing. I just can't hear me. I don't see anybody in chat, so I can't really get any audio feedback how it's sounding out there. Oh, I hear my voice somewhere. Hey, look, y'all. I've got a dadgum like abscess infection that sat there and swole my face up. And y'all know my situation, man. I don't have driver's license, and I haven't been able to work. And the only way I've been surviving is by my brother. Luckily, I've only got 2 bills, and that's my light bill and my phone bill. But he's been paying those for me. But I don't have any extra money, hardly. I mean, I eat like every 3 days. I don't know if it's worth owning everything and not be, I mean, God, I don't know what to do anymore. I can hear me talking somewhere in the background, but I sure can't find the live stream. Oh, there it is. But yeah, man, I just see if anybody could help me out on that PayPal or something, man. I mean, I don't ever ask, but I need to get some penicillin or amoxicillin, whatever it takes to knock out. I mean, oh, God, it's all the way up to my bottom eyelid, man. I can only see out of the top half of my left eye. Oh, it's crazy. But, you know, if nobody can help me out, I'm used to that too. So it's just how it is when you're targeted. None of this shit would be happening right now if it hadn't been for the daggum Popo taking my valid license has only got 6 points. Now look, it takes 12 points to lose your Tennessee driver's license. And somehow, some magical way, I get a letter in the mail saying, hey, in 10 days, your license are suspended. No time to do anything, you know. Just, so, I still had a job because I had people that worked, they lived 2 miles from me and worked where I work, right? So, I kept my job. But I got a crazy-ass boss. He stole all, I left early on Friday because I was through with everything. My ride, his wife comes up at lunch on Friday. So I figured, well, I'll just leave at lunch and take care of what I need to take care of. Because I need to get some, and that's the only ride I have, right? So Anyhow, somehow or another, I got fired, and he won't let me get my tool. I got over $500 worth of personal items and tools, man. My daggum, what do you call it? It's like a bar stool, work stool. That thing was like $170. I've only sat in it maybe a total of 5 minutes. I realized after I got it and put it together and everything, that I don't sit down. Mike Smith, I didn't see anybody jump in there. Curious Georgia. Yeah. Move this up. Okay. Ooh. Man, I hate this computer. You get it too close to the border and it'll sit there and make the tab size a different size. Who's that? Nobody got time for that. How you doing? Um, no, I ain't got no other way, man. PayPal's the easiest thing I can use. But yeah, I ain't got the money to go to the doctor and get any kind of antibiotics. It's just ridiculous, man. My brother, he does. I mean, he don't make that much, but he's been helping me out the best he can. I've got a mother, man. Her mattress is, made out. If her mattress was made stuffed full of $1 million worth of cash, and I asked her for 100, she would tell me she didn't have any. I'm just saying, she could have $20,000 sitting in her dresser drawer, and I say, "Hey, Mom, can you loan me? I'll pay you back, but can you loan me? Oh, isn't that sweet? You want a loan from me?" And that's as far as it goes. But yeah, I can't get my license back because I don't. I need to. I live way out here in like Henderson, Tennessee. It's like 170 miles from Memphis. In order to try to do what they say I need to do, for some reason they suspended my license over lack of medical information. So they want me to take a whole physical and shit. And the only way I can do that is I got to go to the VA in Memphis. And everybody knows how slow the VA is, especially if you go in there without an appointment. And if you do get an appointment, it'll be 3 or 4 months away. So, but I can't. I just can't do. I'd rather be dead than living like this because I have no future, y'all. I have no future having no way of getting around. I can't even. I I got shit in this shop right here that I could put on the highway. Set up on the highway and sell and make money. But I can't drive my truck to the highway to do that. That's the problem I'm in. And and y'all know those flock camera systems. Those flock camera systems, man, these people right here, this Henderson Police Department, sat there and used those flock camera systems to figure out when I was coming into town. They'd get alerted when I was headed that way, and they'd be set up waiting. These people, the Henderson City Police Department, and that jackass dadgum court they call a courtroom where a judge doesn't know what the Sixth Amendment is. I mean, come on. If you're a judge, you should know what the Sixth Amendment is. It pertains to the courtroom. The judge had to ask me, what is that? It's right to representation, a right for a speedy procedure, and a right to a jury trial. Any courtroom, man, that's your Sixth Amendment right. Then this judge, yeah, this is a traffic court, and there's no fear going to jail. I wanted to be a smartass and say, well, if I wasn't standing right here, I'm sure there'd be a bench warrant issued. You know what I mean? But he's going to tell me there's no threat of going to jail. So anyhow, somehow or another, cop lies. I didn't go over a fog line, but they got me for going over a fog line that I did not go over. The cop sat there and lied about the whole situation, said she was sitting in a median when she wasn't. She was northbound and I was southbound in a divided highway. And she turned her lights on a half a mile ahead when she saw my truck when I popped over top of a hill. And I'm like, well, damn, I'm speeding a little bit's what I thought. I go down, they must be, saw my truck and somehow it picked up on radar. I don't know. But man, she had to go over a quarter mile further north past me. When we passed each other on the divided highway, she still had another quarter mile to go to get to that median she said she was sitting in. She, in court, said she was sitting in that median and witnessed me go over a fog line. And she was clearly northbound a half a mile away. But anyhow, so you figure she had a quarter mile to get back, to that turnaround to come and get me. Well, by the time she's got to wait on traffic and shit, I'm a half a mile ahead. I still don't, there's other cars on the road. What, is she going to a call? I mean, is she really coming after me? I don't know. I'm just watching these blue lights and what they're doing back there. So then I get to a road I got to take a right on. Hey, my earbuds ain't working right. And I turn down that road and I look, down the highway, and there's a cop car about a quarter mile back with blue lights on. I'm headed to Tractor Supply, So I go down that road, and I get to the Tractor Supply entrance, and I turn in it. About the time she gets to that road, you turn down to go to Tractor Supply. Well, by the time I get in the parking lot, I'm almost to the spot. She's behind me with the cop car. Then comes up and tells me this lie. She was sitting in the median and witnessed me go over the fog line. And I told her she was a liar and this, that, and the other. But anyhow, all said and done, I got a ticket for that. Went to court, got found guilty. They never proved it, And I never entered a innocent or guilty plea. The judge asked me innocent or guilty, and I said I enact my Sixth Amendment, and that's when he didn't know what that was. I had to tell him. Then he asked me innocent or guilty, and I said, well, isn't it y'all's burden to prove my guilt? And then next thing I know, I got another court, date come, whatever. But anyhow, somehow or another, he practiced law from the bench because he entered innocent. And I didn't never say guilty or innocent. I said, I asked a question when he asked me innocent or guilty. I said, isn't it y'all's burden of proof to prove me guilty? Always remember this, in the court of law, it doesn't matter if a cop lies or not. Their word is believed above the truth. Yep. But this video I got up here, now check this out. This just happened, I don't know. When did this just happen? It just happened, I don't know, when did I do this? It should tell a date, right? I can't see my more button. But anyhow, I was at the laundromat. I haven't driven since January. This is in like November. I come out, there's this little, can y'all see my cursor? Yeah. There's this little, like a chair here, a table here, and another chair behind it, right? Well, I was sitting there, had my phone and coffee and stuff sitting on that, and I put my clothes in the dryer and come out here, and when I did, right up here, man, they were barely visible. Hang on. See how these cops are doing. But they were watching me, man. Look, when I got over there, I don't know if that video's even playing. But when I got over there, they were watching me while I was live streaming. Now, look, I'm not driving. I'm not doing it. Why are these cops watching me? And then the other dude in the passenger side, he had the Stingray going. Now, listen, when I get up here, y'all hear the speaker squeal. Hang on, I'm going to pause it. God. I can't see. It's hard as hell for me to see in here. I'm going to turn this up a little bit so y'all can hear their speakers squealing because they're watching me in live time in the same parking lot I'm doing a live in. Listen to this. Yeah, I was just doing a welfare check, make sure y'all all right. All right. What's your name, badge number? All right. And what's yours? All right. How y'all already know my name? Y'all hear the squealing? They are sitting there watching me and watching my live stream in a parking lot that I'm doing the live stream from. They're on duty. Are they allowed to watch YouTube on duty? Because my next question was, are you surveying me? Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
Why are y'all doing that?
Don't you put this on for everybody to watch?
Yeah?
Yeah. I've been watching you for years, guys.
Really?
Yes, sir.
What have you learned?
Well,
he's been watching me for years. Do you think a cop really watches my channel to learn anything? Yeah, they're trying to learn about me. That's what they're trying to learn about. And like I told him here, I believe in all my constitutional rights. But listen to this jackass.
I learned about these,
He learned about them, but he couldn't think of the name of them.
trails up in the sky.
Yeah. And what's he fiddling with his fingers? He fiddles with his fingers for the whole 9 minutes.
Y'all sitting over here, and it's kind of weird. I'm over there doing a live stream, and y'all are watching me do a live stream.
See, he picked that thing up again. He's just fidgeting.
Huh.
They got caught. They got busted.
Okay,
He's nervous as hell.
Hey, huh? What are you doing?
We're doing his training on V Academy. You ever heard of V Academy? It's our training we do.
Now, did y'all see that? Damn, I can't. It is hard as hell for me to back up on this. But he's over there. They've actually got the Stingray going, so they're intercepting the cell tower before. How am I trying to say it? My transmission going out is going to the dude in the passenger side. Then it's going to the cell tower. You see what I'm saying? It's the Stingray device. Oh, man, y'all, I'm sorry. I lost the chat for a minute. I just pissed him off, man. I told this one female cop because she was being a smart ass. I don't like being called sir. And, she kept calling me sir, and I said, look, I don't identify as sir. And then she paused for a few seconds, and she's going to be a smart ass and say, do we call you ma'am? I go, no, call me daddy. And she didn't like, you're not my daddy. But anyhow, they're over there. They got the Stingray going. They're intercepting my transmission in and out. This guy here is fidgeting with his hands so much. It's crazy. Let's see if I can get this chat ring. Okay.
For what?
We have to be trained every year for, being a
And then they're going to make up a
y'all
bogus.
learn about
Oh,
the
well, he's doing
Constitution?
training. Okay, you're telling me these two cops. Where are we at? 2-minute mark. Now, I want you to. These two cops are sitting over here in this parking lot. All right? They're sitting over here on the taxpayer dollar. right? They're on the taxpayer dollar sitting right here. What are they doing? Watching YouTube. Really? You gonna stick with that story? You're able to, on duty, sit there and watch YouTube? And it's okay? It's okay with Assistant Chief Crow? Is it okay with the mayor of Henderson that the law is allowed to watch John Boy anytime he goes live? I mean, there's some answers that need answered here. I'm just not quite understanding why.
I'm just doing a welfare check, make sure you're all right. All right. What's your name, badge number? All right. And what's yours? All right. How y'all already know my name?
You see that? You know, there's a little delay between my actual being live and y'all's reception of live. So it didn't start squilling until it got to that part of where I was standing at the door. You see what I'm saying? And then my mic was picking up the audio off their speakers, which was making, you know how it squeals. Now, are they supposed to be sitting there doing that?
Oh, really? Really? Yeah. Why are y'all doing that?
You see that? You see that on that screen in there?
Don't you put this on for everybody to watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been watching you for years, guys.
Really?
Yes.
So he's been watching me on duty for years. For years. And I usually go on in the mornings when I got to work. So that means every morning he spent a half hour watching me. And if I went live at lunch at work, he spent what I do, about a half hour maybe at work, at lunch. So he's sitting there, he's allowed, I mean, I don't get it. How are the cops able to sit in a parking lot, watch me on YouTube, the other dude's supposedly over there studying. You know, they say he's over there studying, right? Well, I look at this like, okay, we could have saved a lot of money right here if we had to put this studying motherfucker over here at the police department in a room somewhere where he could study. And if this guy wanted to watch YouTube, well, he should have stayed at the station too and, you know, turned the car off. You know, save on some gas. You know, don't be sitting out in the parking lot acting like you're, you know, performing your duties, and in reality, you're bullshitting telling me one cop's studying when he's really got the stingray going, and the other cop, I don't know if he just hit some meth or what, but look, if we go through this whole thing, watch how he fidgets his fingers. He's constantly just fidgeting. Look, this video's 9 minutes long. He's steadily, well, all the way up to that point. But look, here we are at the, what is that, 6-minute mark. He's still fiddling with his hands. I mean, what the hell was he doing? And this other cop, boy, he's trying, they got busted. But maybe they're allowed. I might have to bring that up in a city council meeting.
Retrieved it. I'm like, what do you mean they retrieved?
Oh, I yelled at them for a while, too. I told them their assistant chief is a dick-sucking bitch, and he is. Because when I filed a complaint on that time, Cook and all of them sat there and pulled me over. Look, I am almost in the grocery store, and they're halfway through a parking lot and turn their lights on and sit there and almost run over me to keep me from going in the store, and then force me to go back to my locked truck that's 60 feet behind me. And then I'm like, what is this about? And they're like, it's a traffic stop. I'm like, how is this a traffic stop? I'm not even on the road. You know what I mean? You got to make a traffic stop on the road. You turn on the blue lights on the road behind the vehicle you're stopping, and they're allowed to follow you into a parking lot and proceed with the ticket that way. But I mean, when I'm minding my own business, I go to the parking lot to, park my truck so I can go get some groceries. And I'm walking into the store and I get forced back into my vehicle and told it was a traffic stop. And I'm like, over what? And they're like, window tint. Okay, we're going through all this over window tint. Okay. But anyhow, to make it, man, I got a headache like I don't know what, man. This stuff, man, my face is so swole up. I need help. I ain't got no way of getting any help. My brother's tapped out, just helping me survive with the phone and the electricity. And them oinkers. But yeah, I don't know, man. I need some help somehow. And that pinned message up there, that at JohnBoy8, that's my PayPal. It ought to have my Simon Says icon on it or whatever. But yeah, this stuff here, man, I ain't lying, man. My face is hurting so bad. Look at that. Oh God, my eye hurts, my cheek hurts. It started out in my gums there. God, man. But anyhow, it's just, I don't know, man. These people, I don't understand how they're able to be able to sit there and basically they're watching me. I'm not doing anything. I didn't even drive up there to that town to go to the laundromat, man. I sat there. I get rides so I can, get places. And these people are still watching me. But, I mean, you say you don't have me under surveillance. So that means either you're allowed to watch YouTube or I'm under surveillance. One of the two. Because that dude over there, he had that Stingray going. Then they try to play it off. Oh, he's over there studying. Mm-hmm. But anyhow, y'all. My head, man, I'm running a fever and everything else. I think I'm going to get off here. If anybody can help, there's that. But it doesn't seem like it's in my stars for anybody to help me. I got, the only person I got helping me is my brother. And a mother that keeps saying, y'all be so wealthy when I die. Well, hurry up, woman. I need some help. I know that sounded bad, but that's just how it sounded, I mean, like I told my brother, she's got the money to help, but she's just so greedy she won't help. Paris Logan. She wants to keep every penny she's got to the day she dies. And that's what my brother said too. I don't get it. I'm like, well, Joy, you can get a whole lot further when you die if you're using that money while you're alive for good. You know what I mean? If you use it for good, it but, you can't tell a self-righteous rich Christian anything. And that's what's wrong with a lot of these rich Christians. They're so self-righteous they can justify why they treat people like shit. And they can justify why they don't have to help. They can justify why, it ain't their problem. I'm just sick of it. Well, hell, what'd you do, G? No, I don't. I'm to the point. I just rather. I'm either gonna starve to death or this infection's gonna get me. You know what I mean? Because I'm getting tired of this. You know, a pound of fucking hamburger meat's like $10, $12. And I've been making a pound of hamburger meat last me a week. Can any of y'all do that? But what I do is I'll sit there and I'll use like half the meat. I can't remember what I did the first time. I think I fried up the meat. I got this electric pressure cooker. Well, it's like a crock pot. I don't know how, but it cooks shit fast. Anyhow, I browned the meat, and then I sat there. What did I do? I can't remember. Oh, I made like a ham. What did I make? I remember I had potatoes in it, sliced potatoes. I can't remember now. But anyhow, I did a variant to it. I ate that, had a lot of leftover because I got to save some leftover. I waited. Okay, I ate that day. I didn't eat the next day. And then the third day, I sat there. I was like, all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply that leftover into bigger. So I decided to add rice to it to make it a different meal in a way. So then I did that, and I ate that, and I had enough to leave over for one small meal. So I put that in the freezer and waited for another day to go by because I got to eat like every 2 or 3 days to stretch shit out. And then when it was time I could eat again, I got that little bit of leftover, and I got a microwave out in my shop. So I threw it in the microwave, and, I walked out and everything. But anyhow, I heated up, and that was like my bigger meals that I eat at night. And when I get to that one little bit of leftover, I'll eat that around lunch. But I won't eat that night. And I might not eat the next day. It's how I gotta do to survive, y'all, man. I ain't got no fucking money. I ain't got no way to do anything. I can't do shit. And I can't get my rich ass mother to understand I need help. A woman lives off of the golf course backs up to her back wrought iron fence. You know what I'm saying? They have PGA televised events at this fucking golf course that she lives on, man. The fairways in her backyard. I mean, come on. And she could help me so much, but she hates my dad so much. And I'll remind her of my dad that she hates me as much as she hated my dad. And that is crazy. To hate somebody that much, you gotta hate your own son. Also, because of the hatred toward your dead ex-husband. He's been dead over 4 years, and she's still just as mad at him. And I mean, it's like every fucking minute. Your daddy, your daddy. I went down there and I told my brother I will never come back down there again. Not until her funeral. And she'll be lucky if I don't piss on her face in the funeral home. I'm serious. She'll be lucky. But yeah. I know I've had it. I have had it. I can't take it no more. Oh man, I ain't lying, man. My head's hurting so bad. All right, let's see what we can do here. think I'm fixing to get off here in a few minutes. Man, these MFers and their fucking commercials.
Merry Christmas, y'all. Lord, if you listen.
But yeah, y'all, it's just my face, man. I'll post a picture on my community post in a little bit. Show y'all what it looked like. I mean, it's gotten wider. It's got my nose crooked. My whole face over here is just... Damn. I was showing y'all the wrong side. My other side looks puffy too. Look at... Damn, that thing was backwards. Can y'all see how bad my face is? It hurts so bad. And I have nothing I can do about it. I can barely get my electric paid and my phone bill paid. How the hell am I going to get to the doctor? But yeah. I might have had that background music up a little too loud, or did I? I don't know. Nobody told me how the audio is that I can remember or that I saw. I don't know. Yeah, I'm tired of shit. Been tired of it. Damn, I can't believe I was showing the wrong side. Cause this side looks swole too, but this is the side. Oh, I'm gonna have to hit the ad bill some more. But yeah, y'all. I don't think I've ever begged on YouTube, but I guess you could call this my first begging live stream. I'm e-begging. Oh, I'm e-begging. If YouTube would send me the $119 worth of super chats I got, I'd be doing all right too. But for some reason, I believe it's impossible to sit there and get a monetized about having a bank routing deal. But they claim they don't know where to send that money to. How did I get monetized if y'all didn't know where to send the money to? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. It hurts to smoke a cigarette too, man. Well, look. Oh, God. I guess I'm fixing to get off here. I appreciate y'all coming in Paris. And you know what happened to you, G? I thought you wound up in the Carolinas somewhere or something. I don't know if you're still in here, Mike. Curious, Georgia. But I'm just tired of shit, man. I got like this happening to me. And then I got these cops doing what they're doing. I mean, why are you watching my live stream in the same parking lot, watching me do my live stream, and you're a cop on duty? That just don't make no sense to me. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, y'all. I'm just, man, I can't take no more. I don't do Christmas, but I hope y'all enjoy your celebrations. Cause I just can't do Christmas after I mean, we teach our children a lie from birth. And then they learn to accept they've been lied to that long. So anything else the world lies to them about it, But me, personally,